If you are making a program, then definitely you need a requirements file to install in the user's system so that they can use your program without any error. In this video, I'm going to show you how can you make your requirements file efficiently. Okay, let's open an editor and give a name requirements.sh since we are using bash language here. Mention the language here, bin bash. Okay, before this you need to know two things, that is array and for loop. Okay, also one more thing, that is conditional cases. If you know, then it's okay, but let me tell you about that. Let's take first conditional cases. Let I say name is equal to Bhutu. Okay, and let's check if it's a conditional case. Okay, if with two open big brackets, then after space give dollar. Dollar is used to get the value of a variable, and here we have set a variable name. Okay, is equal to, also this is equal to, this double equal to is actually equal to, and this single one is called assignment operator. This is not the equal to, 1 minute, where it is, this is not equal to, this is called assignment operator, and this is called equal to. If name is equal to Suman, sorry, Bhutu, then give semicolon here. Then if you don't want to give semicolon, then just you can write it in next line. Semicolon what does is it just changes the line, so it's better to use semicolon to reduce the line. Then printf command is used to print anything on the screen. Your name is Bhutu. Okay, then slash n used to change the line. For closing the if statement, what we have to write is phi. Then we will save it, control x, then run the file with, then run the file bash. Okay, your name is Bhutu, since actually the value of name is Bhutu only. Let's change here the value, this is Suman. Okay, and keep it as it is. The next one, control x y, run the file again. You will see nothing happened because the variable value didn't match it as it is said, because the variable because the value of variable didn't match it as it is Suman here, but here we have mentioned if the name is equal to Bhutu, but here it's not Bhutu. That's why the all the commands under this if and phi will not execute it. So now you know the if command. Okay, now let's learn for loop. Its syntax is for, let's say for I in, let's take a sequence. Okay, for I in sequence 10, means from 1 to 10. Okay, use the semicolon, or you can write in the next line, do print f I, given space, so it will maintain distance between two numbers. Also no need to print the next line here. Done. Okay, control S, control X. What it will do is you can see it printed number 1 to 10. Actually I'm using the GSS theme, and that's why it's showing the percent sign. Ignore this sign. After this, if you will write echo to change the line, then this percent sign will vanish. Okay, now we learn the for loop. Now let's talk about array. What is array? Array is defined by a variable name. Okay, give a variable like array. Okay, array is equal to, you have under the small parenthesis whatever you write, all these substituents under this small bracket, whatever you write, it becomes the part of your array. Okay, like we write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, anything. Okay, and we do what, print f printf dollar sign array, okay, and which term we want. If we want the first term, then we have to denote its index, and the index starts from 0. Like the first term have index 0, okay, and the second term has index 1, okay. If it is 9 term, then index is 10. So if we want the first term, we need to write like this, okay. Close this, then here also give a slash n for the next line. Control S, Control X. Let's run it. You can see 1 is printed from here, okay. Now if you want to print all, then what you have to do is you have to use @ symbol, okay. It will print 1 only for the first, as the program ended. Now what you can do is you can use for loop. For in array do, okay. Let's close it with this. Print, what we want to print is, I want to print I. We have given a variable I means one of the part of this array, okay. We need to print this one. Give a space here, and here we will write done to close the for loop. What it will do is, it will print each of the term in the array, okay. What happened is, 1 minute, the variable is wrong. Control S, you can see it printed each term. Again, ignore this %sign because I'm using the GSS theme. If you will write here echo, then %sign will go, okay. Now using the same logic, we will make our requirement file, okay. Let's erase it. Now make our requirement file. So let's give a rename packages. In this packages I will give all the things that install by pkg command, okay. I have copied all the needed command to install. If we try to install it one by one, it takes times also, or it's not the good way, it's not the efficient way that you should do, okay. So here we will write all the names of the program that we want to install. Python 2. Here we have to make different arrays for different programs. Like we have here two types of packages. One is pkg and one is pip. So first we work on the pkgs, okay. For the pkgs we have to install Python and Python 2. Here Python 3. For Python 3, in Termux, I think there is no installation candidate of Python 3. So pkg install Python 3 will not install the Python 3. Actually, when we install Python, it actually install the Python 3 only. So no need to write Python 3. Okay, let's erase all the package install, and we will use the same only. Package install. So make a for loop. For I, you can give any variable name, I, j, k, or your name, even long variable also, anything. Just for short I'm taking I. If I in, so I have to use double quotes. For I in pkg, okay, then all the terms of arrays do. If we have to check if the program is installed or not, what we do is, there is a command hash checks whether the program is installed or not. If hash means if not hash, here if not hash, that exclamation mark denotes not, okay. If not hash program, what is program name? The program name is I, okay. If not hash I, then we will install the program. Means if I is not installed in your system, then only we will install, otherwise we will ignore that. Also, if you are using hash, then you have to suppress the output of hash dev null. The dev null file is located in all the Linux, okay. We use it to suppress our error codes, or whatever our command prints on the screen, we want to suppress that, then we use this dev null file, okay. We redirect. This is the symbol of redirection. We redirect the output in this file, so that nothing will be shown on the screen. And also here we have to use 2 is greater than and 1. This will suppress the errors like which exits with return code 2 and return code 1. Okay, here write pkg install $I with flag y. Also here if then, okay, and then here phi. Also want to write one more thing, printf, and give color code. Color code is very easy. 033 is common, okay, and this open big bracket is common. Okay, if we want to write the thing in capital letter, we use 1. If in italic, then 2. If more italic, then 3. If underlined, then 4. If blinking letter, then 5. Now I'm using 1. Okay, 1. And also 30 m is for black color, 31 m is for red color, 32 m is for green color, 33 m is for yellow color, 34 m is for blue color, 35 m is for purple color, 36 m is for cyan color, 37 is for white color. Okay, and for the background color we use 40, 41, 42 with m. Okay, also it also follow the same that we follow in 30 series. Like in 30 we have black color, similarly in 40 we have black color background. Okay, I will use here 30, 35 m. Okay, then write pkg. This will show in purple color, pkg. I will change color here, 33 m. Okay, and I will write here I not found. Instead of I, it will print the package name, not found. Okay, and again I will change the color, 033. This time I will use 32m. I will write here installing. Then you have to kill the color in the end of the line, 033 00m. Then for the next line I will use \n, where 0 missing, 033. Instead of 033 you can also use E, but in only bash language you can use E, but 033 you can use in all languages. All programming languages generally use this color code only. Okay, done. Now we have to do the same for the pips, all the pips packages. So I will write pips. Okay, pips is equal to all the package name, user agent, then the second is mechanize, then logging, then proxy list, then argparse, then requests, then beautiful soup, then mechanize, but it's already mentioned, so no need to write it again. Secure, smtplib, then colorma, pyfiglet, then zip file, then brute, then nrar, then tq dm. Okay, then close this parenthesis. Okay, again we will do the same 4, but this time we have to take another variable. Let's say j, for j in pips. Also this one closes, do, we will use the same line. Okay, instead of pkg we will write pip. And here we will not write this one. J, color code 033 33 and also give a space here. Oh no. Okay, then we will write here $J, then here done. Here we will not use conditional case because we can't check pip programs using hash command. If you want to check, we can directly check into the Python file, but since the Python upgrades, the version upgrades, you can not you cannot use a single um, version name in this program. If it updates, then you can't use this requirement file later. If the Python is 3.10, if it's upgrade to 3.11, then you can't use the name 3.10 later. Okay, that's why I'm not going to use this one directly. It will install. Also, if it's already installed, it will say requirements already satisfied in its folder. Okay, so no need to check by hash. Okay, it is done. Now you can write other codes here if you want. It is completed now. Let me check if there any error. I can't see any error. Okay, let's run bash requirements.sh. There is an error in line number 13. Control then this underscore and type 13 to go in that line, means there is mistake before this one. Okay, here we don't have used done. Okay, now it's working. Pip installing. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Control Z. One problem is there. It's not okay. J, I have wrote the J in capital letters, but we have defined in small letter. J. Control S. Control X. No. Pip user isn't installing. Pip mechanize installing. Is it? It's the good way you can make your requirement file. I think these all things are also not installed in my. Zip file. I think zip file is not a Python program. Maybe its name would be other, or maybe it would be Python 2 program. Let's check pip 2 install zip file. Yeah, it's Python 2 program. What we will do is in requirements we will remove this zip file. No, we can use here condition also. Here if j is equal to zip file, then pip 2 install pip 2 install. Here we can write j only. J else, and else it will install these all things. Okay, then 5. Let's run it again. Already installed, already installed, already installed, already installed. Everything already installed actually. Yeah, it installed zip file using pip2. You can see here. This is how you can make your requirements file better. Okay, this much for today. Thank you.